Hi friends, welcome. It's Samarla. I am the curl expert. I'm also a natural hairstylist based here in Toronto, Canada. And what I do is I support women on their healthy hair journey. I do this by sharing natural hair education through consultations, educational workshops, and of course, caring for you here at the salon. Today, I am here to unpack the curl pattern conversation. When we are talking about hair typing, it could be complicated, confusing, and overwhelming. I'm here to let you know it's okay. We're doing this together. Before I get into what curl pattern is, I need to say a few statements that are true to the topic. One being that it is completely normal to have different curl types on one head. I want to put that out there because a lot of times there are individuals, especially when we are blurring the line of type 3 and type 4, that have a mix of the variations in terms of A, B, and C, who feel like something is wrong because they can't pick one. And you don't have to pick one because it is normal for you to have several different curl patterns on different areas of your head and on one head. So that's the first thing. So when we're talking about curl pattern, we're looking at the shape of your curls and the size of your curls. Curl pattern ranges in type 2, which is your wavy curls. Type 3, that's your curly hair, so they're more defined. And then type 4, where you get tightly curled or kinky hair. Now, this can then be narrowed down into A, B, and C. And it's narrowed down by looking at the size of your curl. A being the wider diameter or the larger curl, B being the medium diameter or the medium curl, and then C being your smaller diameter and your tightest curls. Now, let's dive in deeper, and I am going to leave this, I'm gonna slide over here so I could leave this area for some helpful photos. When we're looking at type 2 hair, we're looking at the wavy hair group. So with wavy hair, most of the hair can appear straight with slight bends. That is completely normal. Type 2 hair consists of large waves and curves that form a loopy S shape. When you're looking at 2A, 2A is the soft waves. So it's more of the larger curls, the larger diameter, the wider diameter. So individuals with 2A, oftentimes most of their hair looks straight and you would see a slight bend or the slight wave, and you'd often notice it more in the mid to end area of their hair. So there are no waves or curves or curls starting from the roots or the scalp. It's more of just soft waves and you're seeing it more to the end. Now, when you're looking at 2B, that's where you get curvy waves. So rather than soft waves, they're more defined, they're more curvy. You could see the waves more clearly. Again, though, with 2B, the curves or the waves, they're not starting directly at the scalp. 2B and 2A, most of the times, individuals with that curl pattern, their hair is more stuck to their head, and the waves start more below their brows and their eyes. So with, again, 2B, it's going to be curvy wavy rather than soft waves. So 2A is soft waves, 2B is curvy waves, so more curves. Now, when you get into 2C hair, that's where you see more curly waves. So you could see more defined waves where the hair looks like it's consisted more of tight S's, tight loopy S's, rather than medium or large soft curves. And oftentimes with 2C, it's a defined wave. So you could see it from the scalp, and the curls and waves are forming along the full length of the hair. Rather than seeing it more at the ends or the mid, you could see it from roots down. That's more 2C. When we're looking at type 3 hair is the curly hair group. Type 3 consists of well-defined springy curls. They range from medium to large loops, ringlets, and spirals. And your hair often tends to be high in volume. When we're looking at 3A curls, those consist of loose, shiny curls that form a definite S shape. And the size of your curls resemble that of sidewalk chalk. 3B curls are well defined and can range from ringlets to tight corkscrews. Your curls resemble the size of a Sharpie. When you're looking at 3C curls, you're looking at well-defined tight curls and tight corkscrews that resemble the size of a pencil, or a straw. And oftentimes when you meet the 3C hair category, there are a lot of densely packed strands. When we are entering the type 4 category, we're looking at tightly curled and kinky hair types. This is the tightest curls, the tightest coils, the tightest kinks. They also tend to have a lot of densely packed strands. Type 4 hair needs products to bring out the curls. If you were to leave type 4 hair in its natural state free of products, there would not be a definite curl pattern. It might blur the lines and confuse you. So let's look at each one. When we're looking at 4A, we're looking at tight curls that form a definite S-shaped pattern, and they could be seen and resemble the size of a crochet needle. So you can definitely see a defined curl when you're looking at 4A, and they look like ringlets or tight corkscrews. When we are going to 4B, 4B starts to have sharp bends and curves that resemble the shape of a Z. So there could be some defined curls, but they're not very visible. So you definitely need products to bring out 4B curls. They're very tightly coiled. When you're jumping into 4C hair, that's where we find a lot of densely compacted strands. The hair may also look cottony or spongy in terms of the texture, look, and the feel. And with 4C hair, it can resemble 4B, except it's much tightly coiled and kinky, and it oftentimes in its natural state without any product will have no defined curl pattern. So for 4C to see some curl definition, they need to put on product. There needs to be moisture. There needs to be some loving going into their moisture application that helps to moisturize their hair, bring out the curls, and hold that definition. So that's everything I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in my next one.